Hello and namaste. My name is Nidhi Nagori and welcome back to my channel. Now, I've been getting a lot of requests from you guys to cover the different certifications and courses that one can do as a finance professional. And today, I'm going to be covering one of those. We're talking about FRM today with Dhara. Dhara is a chartered accountant who's also done FRM. I'll be very honest with you, I've been very confused between FRM and CFA because they were promoted at the same level to me as a CA student. So I wanted to know, how is it different from CFA? How is it different from other courses? And how is it that something like FRM can benefit a professional, a finance professional? And what kind of a finance professional should be doing a course like FRM? Apart from that, I also wanted to know what are the costs involved, how much time it would take, etc., etc. So of course, because Dhara has gone through this whole process, who better than her to guide us? Let me know in the comments below what else would you want to know. Before we move on to the video, as always, you know the drill. Don't forget to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below what else would you like to see in my videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. On that note, let's get straight into the video and learn from Dhara what is FRM.
Hi, I'm Dhara Goradia. I'm a qualified chartered accountant and certified financial risk manager. I have 6+ years of varied experience working in finance, from audits, credit risk, market risk, Basel norms.
And so you've been in India and right now you are in UK.
Yeah.
I want to know this, as somebody who's not even considered this as a career option, what really is FRM? And how do you think it benefited you post your chartered accountancy?
So, financial risk management is a certification course offered by GART, which is Global Association for Risk Professionals. The FRM program, it teaches you how to better identify and allocate potential risks, mitigate them, provide recommendations for better decisions in regards to all the risks, and make a risk management plan. You learn the skills required in the risk manager's job. It benefited me. So, in terms of education, CA introduced me to finance, whereas FRM gave me a deep dive knowledge into finance, where I got a thorough understanding of various financial products, their valuations, and risk assessment. Career-wise, FRM gave me an upper edge in boosting my career. The material learned from FRM helps me every single day in audits, as majority of the audits we perform are risk-based.
What would you say is the cost involved in doing this certification, and how much time did it take?
FRM is divided in two parts, FRM Part 1 and Part 2. You can't move to the next part until you pass the first one. So both Part 1 and Part 2 of exams are offered in May and November. Part 1 of the FRM exam focuses on the tools used to assess financial risk. It consists of 100 multiple choice questions. The exam length is 4 hours. Part 2 has 80 multiple choice questions and it has 4 hours long. There's no negative marking, that's the best thing. Then the cost of Part 1 ranges from around $825 to $1125, depending on when you register. So if you want to register, like suppose your exam is in May, and if you register by Jan or Feb, that is the early bird charges, so they give you a discount. The later you register, the more charges you pay. So the $825 also includes $400 of one-time registration fees. Then the cost for Part 2 would range around $425 to $725, again depending on when you register. And time-wise, I would say it may take you 1 year to complete. Like it took me 1 year because I cleared both the exam in the first go. So I gave my Part 1 in May 2018 and Part 2 in November 2018. You can give it together as well. You can give both the exams at one go. But I would suggest if you are working, so better give it in two different parts because you won't have so much time to prepare for both the parts.
We're looking at about highest, like the maximum cost is about 1125 and 725 for both parts, right? Like absolutely the highest. So now I want to know, are there any educational requirements? Like, CPA US has credits, this, that. So anything specific for FRM that we need?
No, there are no degree or work requirements for taking the exams. However, for receiving the FRM certification from GAR, you need to demonstrate work experience in financial risk role for 2 years. But you can submit your experience to GAR within 5 years of passing part 2.
Okay. How about the study material? Is it easily accessible? Are there free sources available, or like do you have to pay for it?
So study material options are, you can refer to the GARP modules, which you can buy during the registration.
Okay.
So I think it is $250 if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Then there are Bionic total videos plus practice questions, and then there is Kaplan's treasure notes, which is available. I think if you stay in India, you can get it in Ville Parle. There's one stationery, Om Stationery. He sells the treasure notes for FRM.
Okay.
Personally, I had referred to Kaplan's books for both the levels. I feel it is self-sufficient to pass the exam. But yeah, for practicing the questions, I had solved Bionic Turtle's practice book.
But were these study material very expensive? What you spent? Like, do you remember spending a lot of money into these, or?
No, for treasure notes, I had paid like 800 to 1,000.
INR, right? Like Indian rupees.
Yeah, INR. Yeah, Indian rupees.
Okay. And then the tough questions that you did for that?
Bionic Turtle, even that stationery wouldn't give you the Bionic Turtle, so it would cost around 500 or 600.
Okay. So not expensive at all in terms of.
Yeah, not that expensive.
How is FRM different from other available courses? Like, why did you choose FRM and not something else?
There are a wide range of courses available for finance professionals. However, if I had to compare, I'll compare with some course which is most relevant, which is CFA. So the difference between CFA versus FRM is the topic it covers. CFA on one hand covers a broad range of topics in finance like corporate finance, portfolio management, accounting, derivatives, etc. Whereas FRM is specialized exam for obtaining expertise in risk management. So additionally, CFA prepares you well for careers in investment banking, portfolio management, financial research. Whereas FRM is suited for those who want to make a career in risk management in banks, or maybe treasury department, or they want to get into risk assessment.
No, this has been excellent. Thank you so much, guys. I'm also dropping her LinkedIn link below. If you have any questions, do connect with her. Sarah, this has been great. Thank you so much. I'm super happy with all the information that we've got, and it just feels like these couple of minutes have helped me also understand, what FRM is, should I consider it or not, what are the costs and the time that I'm investing. So thank you so much. Wishing you all the very best for everything that you do ahead. And I hope you see a lot of summer sun in London.